So what? So we are going to ask you some questions, which is very tough for a lot of CEOs, because CEOs doesn't want to talk about love and
Hmm.
relationships, you know. So
Hmm.
this is love and relationship as a Florida wife. So the number one question, being a CEO, does Florida life makes relationship easier for you or harder?
I would say being a CEO in 2025, 26, it's not just about Florida, it's all over America, especially the dating in America right now with the Western woman. I don't think it's easy for a CEO because the CEO has to spend a lot of time building his company, building his vision. There are some days where you are spending 16 hours a day just going at it, full steam. And a lot of women don't really realize it. They like that idea. They like that idea where they want a man who's like very capable and he has a vision and he's trying to strive for something. But then once they are in a relationship with that man, they don't want to give him autonomy to do something. They want to start uh, putting their own will on the other person, which is very hard for a CEO to take. Or any guy, any high performing guy, if you're in sales or anything.
So why is that? Like a lot of women, they're always thinking about to be with the CEO, right? And once they are with the CEO and they see the CEO person who and somebody who like you who owns your own business is always busy, how they cope up with that reality to be with somebody who owns his own business who are always busy?
That's the catch 22 of this modern world, where a woman wants a high performing guy. They want the top 5%, but then at the same time, they cannot deal with him doing work 24/7 or thinking about it and being stressed and all that. So, and then I feel like if a CEO or any high performing guy have a very loyal woman by his side, then it's something else. But we all know what dating is like in Florida in 2025. Nobody want to go through that headache, especially if you are a high performing CEO. You don't want to go through that headache. You have no idea if she's faithful to you, if she's loyal to you. So why should you spend your time in that?
So if you have to give advice to a woman who wants to date somebody in Florida, what are you going to give her?
Well, if she wants to date a high performing CEO, sales type of guy who's making anybody who's making more than a $500,000 a year, and you want to date him as a woman, then be ready to take care of him. You cannot be like, oh, I want my own life and he should have his own life, then do stuff for him, because he's already busy. He's trying to make money, he's trying to be successful. If you want to have a life with him, if you want to build life with him, want to have kids with him, then you should give him that security, that comfort that he's not getting out there because he's fighting the world right now. That's how it
So,
is.
so the thing is, like, since you have an intense knowledge about a person who can be with the CEO and stuff like that, we have to ask you some questions from all around the world. Yeah, especially tell us about Disneyland. How many
I'm
parks
ready for that.
Disneyland have, and have you been to any park? Any Florida park you been to?
I I've I am not really a Disney kind of guy. So I've been to Universal. I think that is more like adult park, and I've been to Epic Universe. I've been to the Islands of Adventure. I love adventure. I'm an adrenaline junkie. So anything that spikes adrenaline in my body is my thing. So those roller coaster, that stuff is my thing.
So if any woman looking at this video right now and this woman wants to come to Florida, would you going to take her to the Universal? That's a that's a go-go thing.
Yeah, I would take her to Epic, but at the end of the day, like she can. It's not like sorry, I had a message from my team, but yeah, so it's not like a necessity that she has to be with me on the rides. She can just support me from the side. That's fine with me.
So the since you wake up with this weather every day, right? There is no snow. You have a beautiful
Hmm.
pool in front of behind your house. You have I can see a jacuzzi too. You have your own personal jacuzzi in the house. So what do you think when you wake up in the
Oh
morning?
yeah,
Does this weather makes you more active or more relaxed?
I would say more active, and this is one of the reasons I live here because. I don't like sedentary lifestyle, and I don't want to be in that. I want to get up and keep going.